TV. We've got a lot.
We've got this.
Good morning, everybody.
Anchor here on set with us. Hi, Mike Wallace.
I didn't mean to photobomb you, but I couldn't pass up the opportunity.
Wow.
How's it all going this morning?
It's going great.
Good to see you.
Beautiful pictures. I was asking you from a distance on your phone.
I was looking at my granddaughter's pictures that my daughter-in-law posted. So
I think I probably should let you do your show, but call St. Jude's. We need your help. So that's what I'm here for this morning.
You're walking around with that sign.
Yeah, I'm a professional photobomber.
And a professional race car driver, Mike Wallace. And it's
Thank you. We're going to be talking to Mike, by the way, here coming up in just a few minutes. And you'll probably still have that sign because obviously we'll talk about his support of St. Jude and getting those Dream Home tickets.
Good stuff. Thank you, Mike.
Al, take it away. You better be careful because Mike Wallace might photobomb your weather forecast.
Come on in. All right, give him a call, that's for sure. All right, hey, out there this morning, here's what we're looking at. A good deal of sunshine out there early on. Well, here comes Mike. I know what's going on here. They're taking the camera, so there he is. You know what to do. Give him a call, folks. Hey, we've got plenty of sun this morning and a good deal of it, and we're looking for temperatures. Mike, you go do the numbers. You tell them what the numbers are there.
Oh. The weather is going to be 1-800-592-1602 for St. Jude's. It's going to be 60 up in this area today, 61 down in right in here. It's going to be a great day, I think.
Yeah, there you go.
But I think you can do better than I can.
I don't know about that. Well, you can drive better than I can,
okay.
So we'll leave it at that. All right, thanks, Mike. Give him a call. Temperatures mostly in the upper 50s to low 60s right now, and we're looking for plenty of sunshine for today. Afternoon temperature up to 85 degrees. It stays pleasant, as Mike said, so get out there and enjoy it. We'll take a look at the 7-day forecast in a couple of minutes. Right now, speaking of driving, let's check in with Chris Larson, First Alert Traffic.
Al, thanks. First Alert Traffic, sponsored by Toyota of North Charlotte. And we do have, what is that? 1-800-592-1602. Call Mike Wallace now. All right, take a look at some of our maps here. We've got an accident over on the roadway. This is Brookshire heading outbound. There goes Mike. He's everywhere. Now go ahead, Mike, stand up. Clanton Road, we've got an accident. You may want to work your way around. This is South Boulevard at South Tryon, and then taking a look at the overall view here. We've got those typical construction delays down on South Boulevard. So that is a check of your First Alert Traffic. I'm not sure where I'm going, but Mike, where should I go? What come in here. What is it again?
Well, we might as well, if we're going to join, let's just do it.
Okay,
1-800-592-1602, and this is for the St. Jude's Dream Home giveaway. Yeah. How's traffic this morning?
Kind of hectic.
Hectic. Rubbin's racing? Yeah. Kind of hectic in here. I'm screwing everything up, aren't I? I got the whole dialogue messed up. Okay.
Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you. Okay, we're going to cover some news of the day here. A quick story here gaining national attention, especially on our Facebook page this morning. A Charlotte family is mourning the loss of their pet after a Gaston County detective shot and killed it.
We got our hands on a police report that revealed detectives went to a home on Albemarle Road to talk to Jennifer McCullough about an arson investigation that happened in Gaston County. But when officers walked to the front door, they say 10-year-old Katrina became aggressive, causing one officer to shoot and kill her. WBTV's Mark Davenport has a closer look at how people on social media are relating to this story.
Yeah, this is a pretty hot topic. A lot of people weighing in on social media. We found a lot of comments yesterday on our Facebook page. Also, beneath the story on WBTV.com. I pulled a couple, actually. I pulled 3 of many, many comments that were on the Facebook page yesterday and overnight. First one comes from a man named Jeremy. He said, the owner is responsible for the dog. Plain and simple, not the police. A couple hours later, a woman named Michelle posted, pit bulls are only as dangerous as their owner makes them, as with any breed of dog. And then finally, Karen wrote, what cops deem aggressive is questionable these days. And that is what the detective in Gaston County said in a police report, that this dog was being aggressive. The family described this dog as a loving dog, a 10-year-old pit bull named Katrina. Obviously, 2 different sides of this story at this point in time. One from the detective, the other from the family. That's why CMPD is investigating at this point in time. They say the detective is cooperating with them, and they are also looking into what may have happened exactly at that home when the detective went up to that home to talk to the woman inside about an arson investigation in Gaston County. So a lot of different things on the table here, but people have really weighed in on what they believe should have happened in this case. You can always do that yourself, WBTV.com, or on our Facebook page. We put the biggest stories on there for you to comment on. Reporting here at CMPD headquarters, Mark Davenport, WBTV, on your side.
Mark, thanks. A Charlotte teen is scheduled to face a judge for pointing a laser at a Charlotte-Mecklenburg police helicopter. Police say 19-year-old Smith Hayden Brundage is facing felony charges this morning. Laser pointing is not something the feds take lightly. If the teenager is convicted, he could face decades in prison. The FBI recently expanded a program targeting people who use lasers to distract pilots. The FBI now offers a $10,000 reward for information leading to the arrest of anyone intentionally aiming a laser at an aircraft.
Now time for a quick look at top stories across the nation and around the world. Thousands could lose health care coverage if they don't confirm their legal status. Healthcare officials say this would affect about 310,000 people. The information given to the Affordable Care Act enrollment may not match what the government has on file. You have until September 5th to provide the necessary documents. Otherwise, that coverage will be cut off September 30th.
Same-sex couples could start marrying in Virginia by next Wednesday without intervention from the U.S. Supreme Court. The 4th District Court of Appeals denied a request to delay its ruling, striking down Virginia's same-sex marriage ban. The Virginia case is expected to be heard in the Supreme Court.
Commuters on Long Island, New York will likely have an easier day today getting to work. At least 13 inches of rain fell in some spots yesterday. Rescuers had to use boats to retrieve stranded drivers because of the flash flooding. The National Weather Service said Wednesday may have been the rainiest day in the history of the state of New York.
U.S. Secretary of Defense Chuck Hagel says the number of religious refugees stranded on Iraq's Sinjar Mountain is decreasing and that the U.S. probably will not undertake a rescue mission there. Hagel said airdrops of food and water are helping the refugees survive, and airstrikes on Islamic militants are allowing many to escape. Hagel's comments come after a U.S. military assessment team reported that those still on the mountain are in relatively good condition.
Edward Snowden says he wants to come back to the United States, even if it means going to prison. He's the former National Security Agency contractor accused of exposing national security documents. Reports say Snowden told the government he'd volunteer for prison as long as, quote, it served the right purpose. Protesters and police clashed for a 4th straight day in Ferguson, Missouri.
The suburban town is flared with racial unrest since a police officer shot an unarmed black teenager last weekend. Overnight, demonstrators threw Molotov cocktails at police, who responded by using tear gas and smoke bombs to disperse the crowds.
2 journalists covering that story became part of the story last night because they were arrested by Ferguson police.
And as Michelle Sagona reports, police continue to decline requests to release the name of the officer involved, citing concerns for his safety.
Police in Ferguson, Missouri lobbed tear gas at protesters for a 4th night after a crowd became unruly. Dozens of people were out again to protest the shooting death of 18-year-old Michael Brown.
We just said hands up, don't shoot.
Earlier in the day, the police chief asked protesters to confine their demonstrations to daylight hours. They responded with peaceful marches. But tensions are still running high. On Wednesday, police took 2 journalists into custody at a Ferguson McDonald's. Washington Post reporter Wesley Lowery videotaped the incident as it happened. Officers in SWAT gear told him and Huffington Post reporter Ryan Riley to leave.
Evidently, I wasn't moving quickly enough, and both of us were arrested.
Both were released. No charges were filed. People in Ferguson are still demanding to know the identity of the officer who killed Brown on Saturday. Witnesses say the unarmed teen's hands were up when he was shot. Officials so far are not releasing the officer's name.
We will interview and talk with anybody and everybody who has anything at all to say about this.
The county prosecutor says all evidence will be presented to a grand jury. Michelle Sagona, CBS News.
Coming up next on WBTV News this morning.
NASCAR driver Mike Wallace will be live in the studio to talk about the Charlotte St. Jude Dream Home giveaway. And he's still holding his makeshift sign there that he made, encouraging you to call to get your tickets to win the Dream Home, of course, going to a great cause like St. Jude. We'll be talking more with him about his support coming up.
Plus, we are on your side watching the roads, and you can see traffic really starting to pick up now. This is a live look from one of our DOT cameras, and in just a few minutes, Chris Larson will be along to help you plan your morning commute. Right now, we want to give you a look at what is coming up tonight on CBS and WBTV.
Closed captioning on WBTV News is sponsored by Subaru South Boulevard and Subaru Concord.
The old Henricato Mall Concord brings you the ultimate summer clearance event. Over 3,000 vehicles are priced to sell immediately. Shop 10 brands in one convenient location. Big selection, big discounts, and bigger trade allowances. The ultimate clearance event is going on now at the all-new Henricato Mall Concord. An easier way to buy, sell, and service your vehicle. Easy to get to. I-85 and Concord Mills exit. HenricadoMallConcord.com.
You've worked hard all your life. You've never asked for anything you didn't deserve, but now you can't work because you suffer from a disease, illness, or injury. What makes it worse? You've applied for your Social Security disability benefits, and your benefits have been denied. The Social Security system isn't perfect, but at Crumley Roberts, we know how the system is supposed to work. If your disability benefits have been denied, let us stand up for you. Crumley Roberts, 1-800-288-1-LAW.
Madison Home Builders, life happens here. It's the place that you want to be. Settle down with your family. Life happens here, year after year. Our quality is clear. Madison Home Builders, life happens here.
Sunbusters window tint sale right now at Dirty South Custom. 704-393-8500. Car, SUV, or boat. We've got you covered with full car tint starting as low as $99. If you want window tint, now is the time. Residential and commercial buildings, we do that too. All window tint comes with a lifetime warranty at Dirty South Custom. And don't let the heat get you down. We've got remote auto start packages starting at just $199 install. 704-393-8500. Wilkinson Boulevard and North Tryon in Charlotte. Skybo Road in Fayetteville. And on the web at DirtySouthWheels.com. The South's premier automotive superstore. Dirty South.
Ready to turn your favorite foods into 5-star meals?
It's all about flipping some food.
Faster, healthier, better. Flip My Food with Chef Jeff. Premieres September 8th on WBTV.
Welcome back to WBTV News this morning on Bounce TV. I'm here with NASCAR driver Mike Wallace, and you could probably tell from his sign what we're going to be talking about.
Well, I'm probably getting
today.
a little carried away now, but so I'm going to lay that down. But we're here for a great cause today.
Yes, we're here for a fantastic cause. We're talking about St. Jude Children's Research Hospital and the Dream Home giveaway, where tickets are flying off the shelves. I don't think people at home know this, but you bought the first ticket to win the Dream Home,
my
right?
family,
yes.
My brother and my daughter and my son, we all got together and bought the very first ticket.
Mm-hmm.
And I also put St. Jude's on my race car in Daytona, where I finished 10th at Daytona International Speedway.
Mm-hmm.
This is such a great cause. Number one, St. Jude's Children's Hospital has been around for years and helping children in unbelievable ways. But what they're willing to do is they got a $100 ticket. Think about that, $100.
Right.
That's no money at all. You stop going to Starbucks and McDonald's for every other day out of a month. And
okay, David's photobombing you now.
Outstanding. Dave, get that number. Make sure they got it good. So, yeah, stay right there. That's good. You're good, Dave. We'll talk around
right
you.
There?
Yep. So it's $100. You got a chance to win a home worth $485,000.
Yes.
Now the greatest part, it's only 1 in 8,000 chance. I mean, the odds are really. Look how beautiful the home is.
You're right. It is a small pool of tickets that are going to be drawn, right?
Right. And there's only 1,400 and some tickets left. So we started with 8,000. Our family bought the very first ticket. Since that time, my family members, we're trying to fill the pot. I bought 5 additional ones. My daughter's bought 5. My brother bought 5. So we're 16 tickets into it.
Yeah.
But love everybody to get involved. We need to get this ticket sold pretty quickly.
Do.
And there's alternative drawings going to come out also. You're going to win other prizes, not just the homes.
Right,
so,
right. And we've talking about the vacation that you can win if you reserve your ticket through tomorrow.
Look at here. Look at all the stuff we get.
Right. You're also entered to win a vacation.
Faucets, Floor gift cards, American Express gift cards. You know, the folks at Kingswood Custom Homes is helping on this project. And what a cool deal,
It's fantastic. Let me ask you this, because over the years, your family and you have probably been approached by dozens of organizations who say, support us.
Mm-hmm.
Why, for you, what was it about St. Jude especially that made you and your family say, yeah, we want to get on board with you guys?
Children. Children's our future.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, They certainly don't deserve to be struck with cancer. You know, we need to find cures for that, and the only way anything's fixed in this world is everybody grouped together. There's a lot of things can be solved if everybody grouped together at one time.
Yep.
And that's what we need to do. We need to quit dragging it out and everybody go, oh, I'll call later, or I'm not going to donate now.
You're going to miss out if you do that.
And then all of a sudden, what happens if your child has cancer someday and you haven't supported the cause to help cure it? We need to all get together, rally around every cause that is around children in their early ages and help, and that's what we need to do. And this is a great program here because you're getting something really valuable out of it.
You are.
You know, again, we mentioned and we were joking earlier, $100. I mean, my gosh, all the Starbucks drinkers and all those guys, you waste $100 in a couple weeks. So just buy a ticket. And if you just want to save a year, just buy 10 tickets at a time. It's only $1,000.
Well, we had one caller, Mike, the last time we did a telethon, bought like 30 tickets at once.
Yeah.
So that just goes to show people want to get their name in the pot to win the Stream Home multiple times. So take advantage of the opportunity.
I challenge, I'm going to interrupt you.
Okay.
I challenge every NASCAR fan, every NASCAR driver out there right now to call this number, buy a ticket. We can get them sold before the show's over with.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to come have a party at your house if you win the... I'll pay for the party, you win the house.
That's right. Okay. That sounds like a good challenge. We want to see people take him on with that. Mike, it is so good to have you here. Thanks for coming. Al, take it away. And I think Mike promises not to photobomb your forecast this time.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I actually did a great job. All right. Hey, out there this morning.